leave soon. You messaged me this morning with some of the biggest fights I've seen in kickboxing in a long time. This Rico versus Jamal Ben Sadiq card on January 30th is stacked.
I'm stunned. It's the first time that I've seen a card in any fight sport I've ever watched where I've been like, why are they putting so many unbelievable fights on one card? Why would they space it out?
Yeah. I mean, once I saw 4 world title fights, the names on it, and even the undercards that they're talking about, oh my God. I mean, we can bring up some of the names now. I mean, it's been released, but I mean,
Donaghy Dana versus
Tavares.
Luis Tavares.
That's a great fight.
Tiger Sean versus
my guy, Garrick Belay.
I'm talking about, like, if you're into kickboxing, follow Glory. I'd pre-order it just to make sure I get this damn thing.
Yeah.
It's that good of a card.
Yeah.
I mean, the Badr Hari card had some good fights on it, don't get me wrong, but this is just...
Yeah, this is next level. I mean, you got to think we're going to put the co-main event on that last card is going to be on this card. So Cedric Douvet versus Myrtle Grunhart. And you got to think Douvet is on this tear of social media. He's back on Myrtle, making fun of Myrtle's pants. I think there's a new one he posted making fun of Myrtle's feet now. So, I mean... Doumbé's a beast, man, and I think Grunhart brings out the fun. So you can help but be excited for a fight like that. And then we have Tiffany Van Soos taking on Alina Pereira, Alex Pereira's sister.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
Crazy.
She's a nasty girl.
Oh man,
nasty.
No experience, but she's a female version of Pereira, just knocking everybody out, man.
Yeah.
And that tall length that she
Fights the
has,
same style.
But again,
Yeah.
Tiffany Van Soos' footwork, her angles, her experience, like it's gonna be a tough fight. But if I'm Tiffany Van Soos, I'm focusing. I'm hitting this gym. I know she's in Amsterdam training with Lucien Carbine, which is been doing really good for her. So I mean, tough ass fight for Tiff. And then I think on the other card, what are some of the other fights that we had?
Bro, you're forgetting the best fight.
Oh, yes. I got excited on the other one.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah. And we're not talking about Rico yet. We're not talking about the world. We're talking about these fights. When Glory was doing 12, 13 events a month, these 4 fights would basically be our headline events.
Yeah,
fights.
They would.
Boom,
one main events.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex Pereira versus Vahitov. What are you thinking in this one? I just hope Vahitov comes in healthy. We haven't seen him in probably a year and a half, but if we see the Vahitov that we've seen in the past, that's just I need to know the type of Vahitov that's going to come in.
Yeah, I don't think we're really going to know because he always says the hand's good, and then afterwards it's like, oh, broken hand again. So I think you have to say Pereira's the favorite just based on that alone.
Yeah. But what I like about Vahitov is he can fight both stances, he can kick well, he can box, but I mean, you're going against that Brazilian killer. I'm telling you, even watching Pereira's last MMA fight, he has that natural gifted power. When he touches you, you're out, and it doesn't even look hard. Me and Todd have called how many Pereira knockouts where he's literally slept guys out cold. Not just TKOs, out.
Oh, Bulgari. Oh,
here's Bulgari. Like bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah.
No. What are you thinking of?
These guys, it's not like he hits them and they're like, all right, they're in trouble. You don't even get to
Sleep.
build up to the knockout. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Remember
Without effort.
Turkey,
And these are guys,
Erdogan
Bayrak. These are all number one
it almost
contenders.
looked like the bell was about to ring, and it was almost like Pereira was like, hey, good round, buddy. It was just kind of a little round, buddy.
Yeah.
And
Like all around, you're like, buddy, like Pereira, put some power behind something. He's dancing, he's touching, and then all of a sudden, like the hook didn't even look like he tried hard. It's just that timing, the rotation. I mean, he's probably. Who else do I like to watch more than Pereira right now? It's pretty tough to pick someone.
It's hard to say. I think he's probably the most exciting kickboxer right now.
Yeah.
Maybe in all of combat sports.
Yeah.
And the way that he's like keeps his hands like this, and he's just ready to throw it. He's not nervous.
No.
He's like, okay, he's just waiting for the moment, and then bang, or bang.
Nasty.
Can't wait.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites right now for sure. But before that, before Vahitov's layoff, if you ask me who one of my favorite fighters to watch, I tell you Vahitov.
Yeah.
2 years ago, you asked me my favorite fighter was probably Vahitov. So
was it a Baina? Who did he beat in his last title defense?
It was a Baina, and before that,
beat him with
Alunga. Yeah.
Remember?
It was a close fight. It was still a close fight, but I mean, one hand.
Of course it was. Because he fought it with one hand.
Yeah,
Of course.
southpaw, opposite stance too. You have
Yeah.
to switch stances totally and
Hey,
fight a
and we
world
haven't
title
talked about
fight.
the main event.
Yeah.
Last time we saw Jamal Ben Sadiq, he did the same thing.
Yep.
Remember, he knocked out Adegbuyi with just kept going left uppercut.
Yeah. They call it MMA math all the time. You got to think now it's like, Jamal Ben Sadiq, knocks out, Benjamin Adegbuyi knocks out Badr Hari. And you got to think, we haven't seen Rico. Well, Rico knocked out Ben Sadiq, but I don't know, man. I think Jamal Ben Sadiq has a real legit chance. The way he's looking, the power he has, the vulnerability we saw in Rico getting dropped by Badr twice in his last fight. And we don't get it wrong, Jamal Ben Sadiq almost finished Rico, I think, early on in round 1, where Rico finishes them in round 5. So, I mean, that was early 2-3 rounds, and I think Sadiq will stay patient, try to set things up. But I think this is going to be an even closer fight than the first one.
I think so too.
I mean, and who knows what Rico's doing? Rico's always, it's hard to tell from Rico's social media these days. He doesn't post anything about training. Everything, he's in his car.
He's in acting now, isn't he?
He's in his jacket walking out of his car.
He's got all like lifestyle
he's
stuff
got his
now.
lifestyle shots. So, I mean, I don't see him training. And when we do see him doing ladders and agility. He's never posted sparring, working hard. So, I don't know. Every question we ask him, like, are you doing too much outside? And he always, assures us that he's focused in and he's doing his work.
Well, to be fair, we haven't seen him fight in over a year.
Yeah, the last Badr fight.
The guy's got to make money. So right now, people are probably paying him to post pictures of this. They're not paying him to post pictures of him kicking.
Yeah,
true. So he's
True.
He's just like we're all having to scramble a little bit. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Yeah, but I mean, I just think with him, the fight is coming up. We want to know he's training. It's time, man. The fight's in like 3 weeks. Let's go.
Right.
Give me some confidence, man.
Text Rico and say, hey, mother effer, get in the gym.
That's it. Let's see it, man. When Badr was coming up, we saw he posted his pictures. He's in the gym.
Let me ask you this. If I were to say, hey, one fighter in all of glory,
yeah,
is going to come in 100% ready no matter what. Rico's got to be in your top 5. Have you ever doubted his conditioning?
Never.
That's true.
Never.
So just because he's not posting video, I highly, especially when his sparring partner just knocked out Badr Hari.
I definitely.
You think he's cool.
I'm just saying, I would like to see it more, man. You're talking about the
Okay.
heavyweight champ of the world, and I mean, I kind of want to see the stuff that he's doing. That's part of, as a martial artist, I'm like, what is, the most prized possession in kickboxing is the heavyweight world title. Show me a little sparring clip. Show me you cracking some pads with Dennis Crowell, Show me your focus. Give a little motivation speech, like these guys like doing now. Just get in there. So I saw a pretty cool post. You got your boy Masaya Kubo sent you a shirt from Japan.
Oh, yeah, I should give him some props. Masaya Kubo, who's fought for glory many times. I believe he won a tournament. Did he win a tournament? That's
I think he lost in the finals, but the finals was like fight of the year or something.
Yeah, the guy just came in like a true Japanese warrior.
Yes.
And he posted a picture of his. It's got a hippopotamus on it. Maybe in post Danny could throw a picture of my thing, but it had a hippopotamus on it that says Kubo. I was like, cool shirt. Yeah. And he has to use translation, so I'm sure he writes me something like, "Super time with shirt. Want to wear with Todd." And I was like, yes, okay. I love a shirt.
But you speak a little Japanese. Come on, man.
I told his name. But it took like 2 months to get it. So I got it, took a picture, posted it, and I wrote it to him. And he's like, it was funny because he took my picture and put it on like his Instagram. And I used the translator to read what he wrote. He goes, my shirt is hitting America and taking it by storm.
The one shirt has landed. I didn't even get one. At least send one to Canada, man. I'll help you out a little bit.
Oh,
it's taking off, man. The sales are going crazy here in the U.S.
Put a link to his page on here, so maybe he sells more than one of those shirts.
There you go. The Hippo Muay Thai.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So
what else, man? Anything else you got exciting you want to talk about?
Well, I met this chick on Bumble.
Nice. What's her name? What does she do?